Hi guys, Renee here. Today I'm doing a spell for a client of a Landstrew or spread or protection herbal blend that they're going to put around their property. This spread is going to include banishing for someone that's bothering her, and it's going to cover protection, of course, and healing and love and money, and it's got a sweetener in it, so it's going to do a lot of work. As you can see, it's going to encompass a lot of herbs. So we're going to get started, and the first thing I'm going to use is black salt, and I'm going to be generous with the salts because I want a lot of protection in this place. And then I'm going to use sea salt. I'm going to use a little bit more than that. There we go. That should do it. I want a lot of salt because of a few reasons, mainly protection, but also because it cuts down on the amount of herbs you need to spread a certain amount of land. Then I'm going to mix this and enchant it. So this makes your black salt not so black anymore. So as I'm mixing it, I'm just going to enchant it. Okay, and I got nice black hands. Now we're going to add some sulfur. We don't need a lot of sulfur. Sulfur is a protecting agent. It works in banishing. Don't get it on your clothes. You'll never get it out. That smell will be there forever. I need a spoon because I don't want sulfur on me. This is actually my dirt spoon that I go dig my graveyard dirt or bank dirt or court dirt or whatever it is I need. So as I stir, I'm enchanting. And you'll notice I'm going clockwise. I'm going clockwise to bring to me the protection, bring to that. The next thing I'm going to use is pine needles. It's for protection. And next I'm going to use coffee. A lot of people don't use coffee, but I do. Coffee is a good protecting agent, but it also speeds the spell so that it works immediately, and it's not going to take it 30 days to blend in. And then I'm going to enchant and mix again. So this person contacted me with a big series of problems, all stemming from one person and encompassing her entire life, every area of her life. So that's why this spell is doing so much. We're trying to cover all the areas that are being messed with. This is sugar to sweeten the land and sweeten the people inside and the people who enter. But we're trying to really cover everything, cover all our bases with this one spread. The next thing I'm going to add is some black pepper. Black pepper is a warning. I'm also going to add some mustard seed. Mustard seed is a banishing agent. It's going to keep away this person that is bringing to her so much misery. Then I'm going to enchant and mix. It's coming along nicely. Okay. Next, I'm going to add a few juniper berries. I'm going to do that so her ancestors will come to her aid and her protection. Juniper berries are good for spirit work. And I don't need a whole lot. I just need enough to let them know that she needs their help. Then we're going to add some feverfew to keep accidents from the property away. Accidents, mishaps, that type of thing. And we're going to add a little mandrake, again for protection and to empower all these herbs. And we're going to enchant one more time. So when you are making a strew like this, you want to concentrate on what it is you want out of it. That's what your enchanting is. You are putting that energy into all of this mixture to receive it back. You're strengthening it. Next, we're going to use some rose for love. We want to bring a lot of love, so I'm going to use quite a bit of rose. We're going to use, we're going to use some lavender to bring calm and peace to the property. I just had a bit left after I filled my container, so I figured that'd be plenty. And then we're going to add peppermint for money. And again, I had some left after filling my jar, so I'm just using that. And again, I'm going to enchant. This smells delicious, by the way. All the rose and lavender, the peppermint, smells so good. Again, as I stir, I'm envisioning the outcome of this person staying away, her luck changing, happiness coming, love, calm, peace, sweetness around the property. Okay. We're going to add some ground clove. Now, a lot of people say the first thing they think of when they think of protection is rosemary. And I'll be honest with you, rosemary is a fabulous protecting agent, but rosemary is gentle. It gently moves towards protection. Clove slaps it in the face. Clove is very strong, so we want clove in here. I'm going to use rosemary as well, but I want some clove powder in here to really kick that protection up a notch. And rosemary kind of wears out where clove pretty much stays forever. Where is my rosemary? Rosemary's next. So I asked this client if I could videotape the making of these spells and everything that I'm putting together for her, because she ordered quite a lot of work and she gave me her blessing. So I'm very happy for that because I get to share it with you guys. Okay. Next, we're going to add some calendula. This is still working on love. If Candy can get the lid off. Good Lord. And then we're going to add some orris root. Orris root is great for love as well. A lot of people think it's only for money, but here it does a double action. It does love and money. And we're going to enchant. Our bowl is getting mighty full, which is a good thing. It's got a lot of land to cover. We've got to be sure we have enough to go around the entire property and maybe even across each threshold. Okay, let me see where we're at. We're going to add yarrow. Yarrow strengthens all herbs. It gives them more power, more strength. So we're going to use some yarrow. It's also good for healing, and we want to keep her nice and healthy. Then we're going to add some burdock. Burdock is also a healing agent. I'm getting old and weak. Got it. Just a little burdock root. Some angelica root because it strengthens the magic and it brings in quite a bit of protection. And then, where is my agrimony? Agrimony is big on protection. So we're going to add that. And once again, we're going to enchant. I need a sip of tea. I try to drink ginger tea when I'm doing spell work or divination. It cleanses and aligns the chakras and auras and keeps you focused on your magic. Ginger tea is really, really good to use when you're doing spell work. And it's quite early in the morning. I could still be drinking coffee, but I've been drinking coffee since about 4. So I think I'm kind of done with that for the day. Okay, next we are going to add some sage. Sage, I'm using powder because this is a strew. This is a land covering, a spread. So I'm using powder. You get a lot more bang for your buck that way. And sage is a protecting agent. And then I'm going to use ginger. Ginger is a protecting agent, but mainly I'm using ginger to do away with this person. It's really packed in there. This is for banishing and returning to her the stuff that she's sending out. So we've got ginger powder. Then we're going to add some cinnamon. Again, a banishing agent, also a protecting agent. And last, before I enchant this stir, I'm going to add some basil. Basil is really good for protection as well. Okay. Once again, we mix and enchant. When I turn my bowl, I turn it clockwise. I'm bringing to this strew, I'm bringing to it the desires I have for it. I'm bringing to it the ability to keep this woman away, the ability to heal, to bring love, to bring joy, happiness, sweetness, calm, and peace. So we want to go to the right. We want to go clockwise. I've got 3 ingredients left. 2 are pretty much the same thing, but we're going to add quite a bit of pepper flakes, chili pepper flakes. This is protection, but mainly it is It is a warning, and it is a banishment tool. I was wrong. I've got 2 others than those. I need to add some cayenne pepper, banishing and a warning. Don't need a lot. And then a little bit of red brick dust protection. I'm going to have to get to grinding some bricks here soon. I'm getting very low on my own. I have some for Etsy, but this is my own stock. And then I'm going to add 3 chili peppers, and I'm going to crumble them. Now, I know I put pepper flakes, but the whole, actually I'm going to leave them whole. The whole chili peppers are very powerful. I'm going to add 3 of those. 3 is a nice magic number. The last thing I'm going to add is a bit of snake skin. The snake skin I add for invisibility to keep this place invisible to intruders or those who have an intention of harm or that type of thing. Thieves, burglary, vandalism. So snake skin keeps the property invisible to those who mean harm. And that's my last ingredient. I'm going to mix and enchant, and then I'm going to do a big enchantment. This is it's funny to me that there's so much black pepper and salt and things that you would think would make you not be enjoying the smell of it, but it absolutely smells amazing. You could add some other things in here for protection. It wouldn't be a bad thing. You can add as much or as little as you want. You can add more ingredients. I want you to always do what's best for you. Follow your own heart. I am simply giving you my version of something. And it means a lot to me that you guys watch. Thank you so much for tuning in and for being part of my life. I appreciate you all. Okay, now I'm going to do a big enchantment on this. Oh, I forgot a key ingredient. 3 key ingredients. So there's some legal trouble going on with this person. Number 1 thing we're going to add is graveyard dirt, again, to bring about the protection of her spirits. We're going to add courthouse dirt to help with those legal things that are going on. So we're going to use that. And then we are going to use some church dirt. A lot of people don't use church dirt because we're not religious, but if you think about it, churches are full of blessing. And what more could you possibly want your house surrounded with but blessings? So much energy happens in a church. So I believe in using it. So here we go. And that's just me. Again, make this recipe yours. Do what feels right to you and follow your own heart. And you can't go wrong if you do that. I don't want anyone to ever get the impression I'm saying my way is the only way. Because I definitely don't believe that. I think that we should all take parts of what we learn and then intermingle it with parts of what we need and works for us. Okay, so I'm done mixing. It's good and mixed up. And I'm going to enchant it. Now you see how full this bowl is. It's probably going to take 2 baggies to ship it to her. But that's all right. She needs quite a bit for her land. So here we go. Okay, so it's ready to bag up and get sent to her. I will be back because I'm doing a series of work for her. So this is just one part of it. So I will be back to do a little more in a while. So there'll be more videos. I hope you have a very blessed weekend and enjoy your Sunday. Have a good day, and I'll see you in just a little bit. And I'm happy to be doing some work.